Hey everyone, I want to thank each and every one of you for the love you've shown me, for all my posts, and more importantly, for supporting the pre-launch of my ebook. I'm indebted to you. Thank you. Many of you had messaged me privately to ask me why I was doing this and why now after so many years. So let me explain. Firstly, as all of you know, I took a VRS very recently and I'm retired now. Those days when I was flying, there were restrictions which bound us all. So obviously, this was not something that I could have done in these years. My life, at least I began with tragic circumstances, and I didn't even know how to experience grief or talk about it. I'm now learning how to express. My journey that started on the 23rd of June 1985, and it's reached an intermission stage as I stepped out of Air India. This was the largest part of my life, with my Air India family and so many of you. My entire family spent more than 77 years here, and it was something that I had to record and document, at least my part of that story, and the contributions that they gave. As a community, as cabin crew, as airline crew, we need to put it on record because future generations may not even know what happened. Maybe someday, if I get the opportunity after this, and some of you seniors, my father's colleagues, can help me, we can document the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. There are so many stories of excellence, of valor, of sacrifice that all of you put in that made us who we are today. As Air India, as cabin crew, as employees. Let that not be forgotten. It's the most important part of all our lives. So I look forward to that, because today's AI generation does not even know, what sacrifices my predecessors have made to make sure we are what we are today. So that's the other part. Lastly, the biggest reason for me to start writing this book, and it's a trilogy, it's not one book, it will be 3 books, was to record for posterity the events of that great tragedy that befell all of us. Because there are people in different parts of the world who are trying to rewrite history and erase the memories of the Kanishka, painting the villains and the criminals of those days as heroes. And that's not a fact. The truth needs to be told, and it's important. And if I had to do it, I would do it, and I'd do it again. I want to thank you again, and I promise to try and post every week at least a little part of my book and read it to you, and until it hits the stands in physical copies on the 30th of November. Thank you so much and take care. I'm blessed for your support and love.